So Everton 1, Arsenal 0. We fired a blank, and we've got our second defeat of the season in the league. And having thrown away the FA Cup last week with a shambles performance today, coupled that, add both of them together, and then add the transfer window where we failed to get our main targets. It's not looking so rosy in the garden right now for Arsenal. Onana absolutely bossed that game today. A player that we were apparently linked to in January, didn't get him. Thomas Partey went off at half-time, apparently no injury, just because he was playing poorly. Jorginho came on, did nothing. And some really bad performances today, Neftali. What did you make of that, mate?
This is what they keep on telling us, bro. Just keep calm. Yeah. There was nothing calm about the performance today, man. It wasn't, gunner coaster season again. You know, we have a good up. First half of the season was great. We obviously love to see us, flying high, performances all well, gelling, and today was the complete opposite. So kind of, Santa Claus Arsenal coming back. I thought the holidays were over, but we gifted them today. Not really gifted. They deserve it. They deserved it, man. To be honest, Sean Dyche knew what he was doing. The way I saw them playing us was a 4-3-2-1. Looked like a Christmas tree, and they were just, cutting out our wingers. They couldn't go infield. They really couldn't go out. So we were, they played us well, man. They played us well. They bossed the midfield. Even with Zinni in the middle, they had some big boys, and they were up for it. So you got to give the flowers to Sean Dyche there, and Everton deserved the points, man. And, in the stream yesterday, leading up to the game, on your video, I did mention that Tarkowski always shows up against us, even when he was at Burnley, and he goes ahead and scores a goal. So,
and that was poor defending as well. Yeah, I don't know what Odegaard was doing. It was almost like, just move out the way, mate. I'm scoring here. Like, just brushed him aside like he was just a little kid. Like, but we see that all over the park today. Like that, we knew what Sean Dyche was going to do. We knew what team he was going to put out there within reason. I didn't think Dominic Calvert-Lewin was fit. I can't lie. I didn't think he was making the game. Yeah, maybe I just read wrong. I don't know. Maybe it said he was fit. I don't know. But when I see that lineup and I see the three in midfield day, I was like, whoa, no creativity there. They ain't coming to play creative football, are they? No, and then I thought, okay, well, if we can get off to a quick start, the game plan goes out the window. And after 10, 15 minutes, I thought this is going to be even harder than I expected. And I expected a hard game. But they did everything I expected them to do. But what did we show, bro? We just folded, wilted, just nothing there. The manager today.
There was no spark. Yep.
The manager's subs today were weird, if I'm honest. Like, Martinelli shouldn't have started anyway. Yeah, cool, bring Trossard on, but he left it way too late to bring Trossard on. He should have hooked him at half-time, put Trossard on. Ben White was out of his depth all game and has been for the last 3 or 4 games, like Martinelli. And, Martin Odegaard, like Eddie Nketiah didn't get hardly any service, had to create his own chance, which he then scuffed wide. And then he lays one on a plate for Odegaard, and that ball's still bouncing down to Anfield as we talk. Like, that's still going, bro. Yep. Like, what was he doing?
No, like, I mean, poor man. He obviously overran that one. He caught it a little bit behind him. That's why the ball went, flying high. But listen, it's to the point now where this is the team that we have. This is a squad that we have, and we have no excuses. We left it way too short, way too late. We didn't have any fight there today. The only fight that we showed was when Zinni went after, Maupay at the end for that little, kick that he got. Well, good. But Zinni, once again, the winner mentality, he was the only one that was creating. He was the only one that was trying to take shots from the outside. Pickford didn't really have anything to do today. And that moment of brilliance from a quality player like Jesus was missed today. Because Eddie, even though he had that nice little run, he put it on the half a plate for Odegaard. It didn't work out. But other than that, I didn't really see him do much. Partey outran Xhaka. Average. Everybody was average today, man. So there was really no outlet for us today. Besides Saka. Saka tried to take people on, but you could see that he was getting just, 3 people covering him at all times.
Yeah, no overlap. We didn't have anyone overlapping today. And the thing is, when like Kenny Ken says this all the time, you have to earn the right to play football. Like, you have to win your individual battles and then collective battles. And we didn't win any individual battle today. And that is worrying, mate. They're like, I see fans last week when we played Manchester City saying, "Oh, we rested 6 players, and when we play our full squad against them." If anyone's that stupid to genuinely believe that, like, yeah, we live in hope. Yes, we hope our best 11 can beat Man City, but to actually genuinely believe, I even said it. I think on that day, if we had our best 11 against them, I think we could have beaten them on that day. But now when we've come off of the back of that loss, then come off of the back of this loss, and it's the worst performance I've seen. That took me back to last season.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
And now we're going to go into the Brentford game. They're currently 2-0 up at half-time against Southampton. And then we go into that game at home. And that's the blueprint right there. If Thomas Frank's going to be looking at that later tonight and going, right, that's how we beat Arsenal. Then let's not forget, he has beaten us before, albeit at their ground. But then we go into the Manchester City game. By that time, we may or may not be top of the league. They're 5 points behind us. They've got Tottenham tomorrow. Well, we can't rely on that lot. Yeah, because it's the history of the Tottenham. So it's 2 points. If we cock up against Brentford, Man City could genuinely be top of the league by the time we play them.
Yeah, no, it's hard to swallow, brother. And, the bees always come and sting us. They're a lively bunch. They have it in their locker. And I just really want to see, this is a test for us. Hey, and we're going to see what the hell we're made of, bro. Because today we lack the cojones. You know what I mean? We didn't have that see red and just go at him. I didn't see one crunching tackle today, which was worrying for me. Saliba, we had
one yellow card all game. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. That we were soft. We were soft today. We let them control that tempo. We didn't bite back. This is where I want to see Xhaka get a stupid yellow, to kind of just let them know, yo, we're here to play. We're not gonna let you boss the game. But going back to the 2 L's on the trot, that loss against Man City. It wasn't an ugly loss, but it was a loss nonetheless, and it kind of puts that in the back of our minds now that, hey, we lost against Man City, we go away from home, we lose to Everton. I hope we can bounce back. I think we will. I definitely think we will. Nice words from Arteta there. Obviously, I love you guys today more than I did 6 months ago when we were, winning all these games. It's good to hear, but the team has to turn it around, man. We got to perform. I can't wait to see Jesus come back. The sooner the better. As long as he's fit, man. Just we can't see him get injured again, because I'll tell you one thing. Today would have been another game for ESR to show up, and he's injured as well. So we obviously got two cannons there that we're not using, and we can't use because they're injured. So we got to figure it out. From what I've seen during the season, I think we could only get better from this game, man. That we can only get better from this game.
We can't play any worse, put it that way. That performance
sure.
Today, like I said, that was PTSD of the last 3 seasons, bro. That was like, oh my days, are we doing this again? And the thing is, the last time we beat Everton, I was at the game. And bro, I've lived in Spain for 3 years. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. 2017 was the last time we beat them there. Wayne Rooney scored for Everton on his return to Everton. This is how long ago it was. And then you add the factor of Sean Dyche in there. You know what he's going to do. We've seen the bleep test he's been doing all week, players throwing up and that. And you have to match that energy.
Yeah, and we didn't have it. We didn't have it.
I didn't see any of that today, and it's kind of worrying. It really is, because, listen, Brentford are a very good football team, hence why they're doing well this season. They're up in the mid part or just above mid part of the table. Yeah, they're flying. But we're going to have to be on it. And yes, it's at the Emirates and cool, whatever. Yeah, but let's not forget, we've got the best away record in the league. So it's all well and good saying, yeah, cool, it's at the Emirates. We had the best away record in the league and lost to Everton. So yeah, Brentford are currently 6th.
Yeah. It's our second loss, and
it's mad.
It sucks, but we need to turn it around. I think we will turn it around. I'm confident in the boys. Today was a learning curve, and it is what it is, man. We got to move on from it. But like I said again, this performance cannot be duplicated any other game during the season, or else we're just gonna fall off the cliff. So,
and that's the thing. If we go out and put in a poor performance against Brentford, then all of a sudden we're like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but if we go out there and we have bounced back this season, and fair play to Arteta, to the team, to the coaching staff and all that, normally we have bounced back. So, listen, we have only lost 2 games. But it is kind of worrying that performance today was so bad. But listen, everyone has an off day, I suppose. I just feel sorry for all the fans that got up at 4 a.m. and drove all the way to Goodison. Because they're not getting back home until about another 2 hours, 3 hours from now. It's crazy. So, and all the fans like yourself that had to get up early to watch the game all around the world.
I'm always up for it. It doesn't matter what time we play, man. I'm always there.
You are as well. You're always there, man. Come on, I know this. Big up to you, man. Listen, appreciate you coming on again as always, man.
Sure, always, bro.
Weekend. I know Arsenal kind of ruined the Saturday.
Yeah.
But don't worry, man. Sunday, we rely on the chicken on the basketball club.
You rely on them. I ain't relying on shit.
We're out.
I just hope Man City loses. I'm gonna put it like that.
Yeah, we can't rely on them. Like, it's the history of Tottenham. Adios, amigo.
Be good, man.
Ciao.